What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do an ancestor read for the sign of Leo. Okay, Leo, you guys are second this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so, just so you guys know, if you haven't found out already, this is your permanent spot for your readings. Okay, this is week 1 of the first week of the month. Every first week of the month, this is where your readings will be, and you will be second on the list. Okay, every first week. Okay, this ancestor read is going to be a little bit different, and also going forward until further notice. I was getting ready to do readings, kind of bulking up, getting my energy up, and ancestors came in and told me we needed to change it. Okay, um, just temporarily. Okay, I have to get some new decks. Okay, um, but this is going to be kind of like an emergency spread. Okay, this is pretty much was a spread that I was doing for my personal reads, in which I'm now open for. However, this was also kind of like a standby reading, provided by my ancestors to me. Okay, so I'm going to use it for you guys until I get a new deck. Okay, so hopefully you guys like it. Um, and once I get a new deck, you guys will, of course, know, because I'll, go back to doing the readings as usual. Okay, but for now, we're just going to use the everyday tarot. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle before we get started. Okay, it's pretty much your standard pyramid. There are 16 cards that I'm going to use and lay out. We'll look at the bottom of the deck after I get your spread all the way out, okay, for the overall outcome. If there's any additional messages that kind of get channeled in, we'll work them into the reading, okay? So that's 3 shuffles. And then, as usual, I am cutting by 3s. So let's see what we have for you guys. Okay, starting directly from the top. And I'm going to lay these out first. 1 card at the top. Then 3. Then 5. There are no questions associated with the rows, okay? However, there can be connections throughout the pyramid, okay? So I can go dead center for you, okay? As far as your energy, okay? And so forth and so on as the cards come up underneath, okay? This is still your ancestors observing you from the great beyond, okay? But just in like I said, emergency spread form, okay? The last row is 7 cards, okay? So hopefully you guys can see everything in its entirety, all right? So let's get started. Don't mind my OCD, okay? It's real light, but it's there, okay? So to start, we have the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords for you guys, Leo, okay? So 9 of Swords being here, of course, is usually some form of worry, okay? There could be something that you're concerned about, maybe causing some sleepless nights. I think you guys have gotten 9 of Swords before, possibly before I went on break, okay? What you're concerned about, we'll see how it flows in your pyramid, okay? But you could be either concerned about someone or something in particular, okay? We have the magician, okay? The magician here, okay? Possibly you could be trying to manifest something to occur, okay? Um, it's almost with the magician, you know how you have the eight of pentacles. Eight of pentacles is usually talking about working on something or primarily focusing. With the magician, it's more about manifesting and working towards something coming into your reality, okay? So you could be having like some sleepless nights in a sense, and you're trying to figure out what's connecting to it, okay? Let's see what else we have. So we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, okay? Coming up right up underneath that Nine of Swords, okay? I feel for some of you it could be in regards to a work type situation. Maybe a situation where you kind of bit off a little bit more than you can chew when it comes to your workload, okay? There's a lot of directives going on. Maybe someone wanting to see a little bit more from you, thus this magician card, okay? Maybe the request and what they are asking is kind of unattainable for you, okay? The best that I can tell you is that in situations such as that, do your research if it's something, and be honest with yourself, and possibly, you know, if it's a supervisor of some sort, be honest with them and let them know that it's kind of out of your skill set, but you will do your best, okay? That is pretty much all you can do. If there's anyone that can, you know, be of assistance to you, maybe you should reach out to them and see if they can help you somewhat, okay? Let's see what we have here. We have this King of Cups, okay? King of Cups following the Queen of Swords, okay? And so, like I said, some form of assistance, okay? This could be a different situation for some of you Leos in regards to kind of keeping your composure, if you will, with this King of Cups, okay? As the saying goes, never let them see you sweat, okay? So kind of take on that water energy of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay, where you don't show your kind of stress or anxiety. You kind of hold that in. Some of you maybe work better under pressure. Others of you may buckle under pressure, okay? But whatever you do, try your best not to show it, okay? Next, we have the Star card, okay? The Star card. Now, Star card usually is talking about or refers to healing of some sort, okay, Leos? However, also sometimes the Star card, which is Aquarius energy, okay, can also mean, again, you wanting to be a little bit, trying to find the best way to say this without sounding too crass, okay? Kind of on the lines of you bit more than you could chew with a particular skill set, okay? You may have advertised yourself as, you know, a star performer in a sense, okay? Or put yourself as, you know, high on the throne, if you will, okay? And again, it has a tendency of backfiring, okay? So let's move forward with the Eight of Wands. Okay, Eight of Wands, which just came out in Libra's reading, along with this King of Cups. Okay, it's underneath the Magician. It is cause for a lot of communication. Okay, fast moving communication. Maybe where you work is very fast paced. Okay, and again, it's up underneath this Magician, and so you have to kind of miraculously, prove yourself, okay, through communication and through the work that you do, okay. It could be a situation for some of you that you made a lot of promises in regards to this job, and now you're trying to figure out how to keep them, okay. We now have the Four of Cups, okay? Four of Cups coming underneath the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords, okay? Possibly whatever it is that you come up with, okay, in regards to this project, is going to be somewhat unacceptable, okay? Something that you do or say is unacceptable to someone, okay, with this Four of Cups here, okay? That's point blank, period. There's nothing else there for me to say. Like I said, whatever you come up with as far as whether it be excuses or a finished or draft situation is not going to be accepted for some reason, okay? It's not going to, meet the requirements, okay? We have this King of Wands. King of Wands. A lot of authority is around you, okay? So, because there's Queen of Swords, King of Cups, and King of Wands. Wands energy, of course, is fire energy. You're in there along with Sagittarius and Aries, okay? This King of Wands in the Everyday Tarot is actually holding a flame, okay? And so someone with this King of Swords is going to be quite demanding, okay? It could be you, Leos, in a sense of kind of defending yourself, okay? Others of you, it could be a lot of authority, like I said, around you, okay? Asking a lot of questions of you that may be the cause of this Nine of Swords at the top of the pyramid, okay? And so, again, a lot of questions and wanting a lot of answers, okay? Let's move forward. You have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords following after that, okay? So over here to the side, not really associated with any of the other cards, okay? And so there is some heartache here, okay? In a sense of maybe feeling a little bit down on yourself in the sense of failure, okay? Either failure to not be able to complete a task or being found out that you are not skilled in what you stated you were, okay? Again, it's all about honesty. This is possibly specific to one set of Leos in particular. So, if this is not your reading, get in where you fit in. For others of you, this is just not your reading, okay? Take what resonates and pass the rest, okay? If it doesn't resonate at all, but you get a lesson out of it, that still works for me, okay? So, like I said, with the Star card over here, and then the Three of Swords, okay? Again, I feel this sense of possibly feeling like you failed at something, okay? Like I said, if this is work related, like I said, I feel this energy of a lot of authority around you, and possibly some shortcomings, okay? Let's see what's next. We have the Three of Cups, okay? Three of Cups. By this time, like I said, feels like you will need some help from some people around you, okay? And possibly commune with other people. It's not Three of Pentacles, which I would say, as far as rebuilding, but you will kind of fall back on possibly some close friends to see if they can help you in some sort, okay? We then have the Six of Pentacles, okay? Sharing resources, okay? Fairness, things of that nature, okay? It could be a sense of you having a tendency of wanting to do things on your own, Leo, okay? And with whatever this project is or task is that you're trying to complete, it's going to need more than just one of you, okay? You need a team, okay? It needs to be a team effort, okay? And so with that being said, you need to possibly share responsibilities with other people in order for this particular project to get done, okay? Um, Again, this star, and it's underneath this star card, okay? Because again, wanting to show off what your skills are, but if you don't have the skill set to do something in particular in regards to this project, it's best for you to be open about it and state that you need assistance. There is no shame in asking for assistance from other people, okay? You do what you can and ask other people to help you. That shows strength, okay? You have more strength in showing that you need help in other forms that you're not able to complete, okay? So share that information with others and watch how, you lift the weight off of your shoulders, okay? Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Wheel of Fortune. Talking about change. This is underneath the Eight of Wands, okay? There may be a change in command, okay? Maybe you don't take the lead, someone else does, okay? In this project. There could be a change as far as relying on you to do particular projects or tasks within your job, okay? And so you have to be willing to accept that, okay? Again, change in directive, delegating to other people, with referring back to the Six of Pentacles, okay? Next, we have the Death card, okay? It's right here in the center of the reading, in this line here, okay? Middle of your reading, middle of your pyramid, okay? So, again, in a sense of, stop. And I'm not trying to sound crass when I say this, but, stop pretending to be something that you're not. Stop refusing to ask for help, okay? That has to stop. Just point blank, period, okay? It has to stop, Leos. You have to be willing to work as a team with other people. If you're going to continue to, you can't complain about having so much weight put on you if you know you can ask for help to lift that weight off of you. But at the same time, it's like you want the weight on you because you want to prove that you can do it, okay? It's not a point of needing to prove what you can do, okay? what's the point of proving that you can do it if it's not going to be done right? Okay, because this is underneath that Four of Cups. All right, next you got the Eight of Cups in the same spot as Libra. Okay, you got the Eight of Cups in the same spot as Libra. It's right up underneath the King of Wands. Okay, you may need to make a decision as far as, or you may start contemplating about changing careers or changing your responsibilities, okay, and walking away from something, okay. um, Possibly, I also feel as though this Eight of Cups is up underneath the King of Cups and the King of Wands, okay. um, there could be some of you Leos that have or had people who could vouch for you that have walked away, okay. That's for some of you, it's not for all, okay. But whoever you had on your side at one point in time is deciding to kind of like fall back, okay. That's what I'm feeling with this Eight of Cups. Next, we have the Seven of Swords, okay. Seven of Swords, as you all know, when I read for it, it's right under the Three of Swords, okay. Time for cleaning up, okay, and possibly setting boundaries, okay. And I feel as though that's with the people around you, possibly those King of Cups and King of Wands, possibly setting up boundaries around you, okay, or feeling like they have to clean up behind you, okay. There's been a lot of cleanup that needed to be done, okay. And again, some form of, I'm not going to say disappointment, but again, failure of some sort, okay. Failing to accomplish something, okay. Lastly, we have the Page of Cups, okay. Page of Cups. Standing alone over here, but towards this Seven of Swords. Page of Cups is possibly talking about giving some form of apology, possibly on your part, okay. And that is the best thing that you can do, is taking acceptance for what you are not able to do, okay, but being willing to admit it and try and overcome it by learning what you need to accomplish your goals. Shows responsibility, accountability, like I said, and kind of moving on from it if you possibly can, okay, and trying to regain trust, okay, from certain people, okay. Overall outcome at the bottom of the deck is the Moon card. And I was going to say, with this Moon card, I felt some stifling energy, okay, something hidden, okay, Pisces energy here, okay. And so there's something that is being hidden, okay, either from you or you from others, okay. There is a secret that is pretty deep, okay. I'm not going to say big, but deep, okay. Okay. Up underneath is the Two of Swords, okay. Two of Swords and the Moon. You are possibly wondering whether or not to release this secret, whatever it is, okay. Something is hidden, because towards the end of your reading, I felt a little stifled, okay. And again, this week has been some stifling energy around some of the readings. The Heart's Desire wasn't too bad. I was feeling it more, I think, during the Dreamcatcher reads, and maybe a little bit towards Cancer's energy. Things feeling a little bit hidden, okay. And so there's something that's clouding over the signs this week as far as some either hidden feelings or information, okay. So that's literally all I have for you guys this evening. Um, this is for a different set of Leos, okay? Um, I feel like this is more so career than relationship, okay? But that is pretty much all that I have for you guys. We have one more reading this week. It's called All My Love. If you are looking for some advice towards a love relationship, that is what that reading will be about, okay? So look forward to that. That is the last reading for the week until Sunday with energy shout outs, but that's pretty much already claimed for, okay? So until then, Leos, peace.